Happy Friday. So, I promised that I was going to interpret a dream, and I'm just going to interpret mine because I didn't get anyone. So, I had a dream about moving and being like excited. And I was like, oops, excuse me. Sorry. Okay. So, get comfortable here. So, I was moving and I was like, really excited or whatever. And when I looked it up online, it pretty much said if you're excited to move, then that means that like you're making like a positive shift or like a personal shift, in your life, and you're excited about it. And I'm just going to look it up in my dreams book here and see what does moving mean. Do 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 do. I hope everyone is having a great evening. We're just trying some different things out here. Yeah. So I got two things. The one for me, I feel like God is saying it says an attitude change will ensure your happiness. So that's good, right? It says for others are being deceived by best friends. So I don't know if anyone's had a dream about someone moving, but that's what that means. Snakes have been so prevalent. So I don't know. I'm called. I haven't had a dream about a snake in a while, but I am being called. So let's see. Says disputes with your lover. Adder oven. Oven adder. An adder snake. Disputes with your lover. If you're being beaten by a snake, it says your plans will be wrecked by the dire action of enemies. It says fangs of a snake. The mysterious poison spread by the spoken word. It says a garter snake. Hurtful gossip is being spread about you if you see a garter snake. I would know what a snake is a snake to me. I don't like any kind of snake, so I wouldn't know the difference. Oh man. And it says a surrendering of a snake. An enemy will deeply provoke you into a regrettable response. So be careful. And lastly, I want to go to grave because that's what I just got in my ear. Do. The weirdest things. I did have a dream about someone doing grave magic, and at first it like really ticked me off because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just took it verbatim. Like, what are you doing? And then it was like God was like, interpret your dream. You know what I'm saying? And when I interpret the dream, two things. It says a newly prepared grave will suffer through the sins of others and succeed using their success. And it says another person's or your death or an unfortunate marriage is very near at hand. And it says a destroying of, and that's what I seen, like somebody doing some. It says a wedding will take place soon, leading to an unfortunate marriage. And so once I interpreted this dream and I assessed everything that was going on in this dream, nothing about it was like shocking anymore. So I just say that to say that I thank God that I feel like I have the ability to interpret my dreams. You know what I'm saying? And kind of get more understanding. And I would like to be able to help you all to interpret your dreams as well and to develop an understanding of true consciousness and when God is speaking to us, because God speaks to us all the time. And a lot of times we are not aware and we are not listening. And in the Bible, in John, it says, in the beginning was the Word. And there's a part, if you ever read the Keber Nagast, they mention the multitudes of time that, in the Bible that it mentions in the beginning. And it even says in the Keber Nagast that Genesis of in the beginning is really more of the beginning of Jesus Christ. But in John, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. So I feel that we must always listen to that inner voice. You know what I'm saying? To God that is speaking to us. Because just like Jesus, Jesus was killed because Jesus went against tradition. Because we have to understand that some things that we have been taught and may be perceived to be right, but God will speak and tell you to do something. God will speak to you and tell you to say something. And it may not seem right to everyone else. But as long as you're right with God, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And we have to understand that that is also the point of Jesus Christ coming and of us developing more in our ascension and, our godlike being is truly believing that we have the power. And the more that we hear God and we obey God, the more that we actually have the power. You know? And so your dreams are important. Like there was a famous boxer who had a dream before a boxing match that he was going to kill his opponent. And he went to his pastor about it. And his pastor told him, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just pray or whatever. That's just a bad dream." And he ended up killing his opponent. So I say all that to say that our dreams are important. It is a way of God speaking to us. Period. All right, peace. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. Or whenever you're watching this, enjoy your night. I love you. God loves you. Peace.